I secretly blame my boyfriend for my current health issues. I'm going to start this out by saying that I can't go into a lot of detail in case him or his friends find this. I, 20F, have been with my boyfriend, 20M, for about a year and a half now. I will say that we did break up for a good portion of that time, but stated how we still count that as us being together, because although we weren't together, we were working towards being together. A year ago this week, actually, my boyfriend got way too drunk and cheated on me with his roommate's girlfriend. I did not find out until a week later, and unfortunately, I did not find out from him. I broke up with him, but did not cut contact, because up until this point, our relationship was perfect. Like to the point where our friends admitted to looking up to us and our relationship. We never fought, never had a disagreement, nothing. So when I found this out, I was heartbroken and could not believe the person that could do that to me was the same person. Obviously, though, I did not go easy on him. Actually, I was horrible towards him. I would verbally tear him down every chance I got, force him to give me his location, and delete every girl off of all social media. And I especially did not let him drink or go to the bars because of obvious reasons. I did this for about a month until I realized it wasn't doing either of us any favors. I tried lighting up, and I was able to, but not completely. Every time I would start getting comfortable again with him, I would be reminded of what he did to me and just couldn't hold it in. One day we went out to dinner and argued the whole time. We decided that maybe instead of him staying over at my place every day, we should limit it to a couple times a week. That way we can learn to miss each other and appreciate each other. I was on board with this completely because I truly love him so much and would do anything to try and fix this. I left that dinner feeling confident that this would help up. That was until he told me that he is going to go to the bars with his friends and nothing I said would stop him. That completely broke me. I was terrified of what he was capable of doing when under the influence. I was also very angry because in my head, he was supposed to be trying to win me back, and he knew that this definitely wasn't the way. That night, I had a horrible gut feeling. And what did not help is he would usually, prior to the cheating, text me the whole time he was at the bars and send me videos. This night, he texted me twice. For the next week, he continued to go out with his friends and not text me. The gut feelings grew worse and worse. I couldn't eat. He also refused to see me because he said he needed to work on his own healing. This just left me shaking. What about my healing? After all, he's the one who ruined us. It got to the point where I would have numerous panic attacks a day. He still refused to see me. I fell into a very dark place. The gut feelings would not stop no matter what time of day it was. They just kept growing stronger and stronger. I ended up being stuck in my bed for 14 hours at a time. I didn't eat or shower for weeks. Finally, he wanted to see me, and I took that opportunity. I was at such a low place in my life that I didn't care about anything. I just wanted him to want me again. We ultimately talked for hours and decided to try working together to build our relationship again. That ended the worst month of my life. Or so I thought. A couple weeks later, I found out what he had done during that month we were apart and put me back in that depressive state. This time it wasn't as bad, but that might be because I finally decided to seek therapy. Well, now, 10 months later, I am still facing the consequences of what I put my body through during that month. Because I went so long without eating or getting out of bed, my health has significantly decreased. I have lost over 30 pounds and now weigh under 100 pounds. I have other side effects like not having energy, not being able to eat and feel full, intense pain, etc. And doctors are still running tests to try and figure out what's wrong with me and help me. Because of my health, I also had no choice but to retire from sports, which has been my whole life for as long as I can remember. I love my boyfriend, and I know it wasn't his intention to hurt me this badly. He told me he thought he was doing the right thing by leaving me, but if he knew how truly bad it had gotten, he would have came back in a heartbeat. I mentioned this once to him in the past, how I think it could be his fault, but shortly after that we decided to leave the past in the past. I haven't fully let go, obviously, but I can't talk to him about it.